Hello, YouTube. Long time no see. Well, I guess long time no talk. Or, I don't know. Anyway, this is Drawing Kid 1313, and welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play series. I think it's around episode 4, somewhere like that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've uploaded, hasn't it? Let me just go ahead and recharge my backpack. But like I said, it's been a long time since I've uploaded. And just trying to look down at the ground so you guys don't see everything I've done before I show you. Um, so yeah, this whole weekend I've pretty much been unable to have a stable internet connection. So, you know, if I were to try and upload in 720p like I usually do, uh, yeah, things just wouldn't go so well, and it would take just forever. So, I've done a few things. First off, you'll notice that the textures are a little bit different. I'm using Sphax Pure BD Craft. Yeah. But yeah, I'm using that. I'm using the 128 by 128. You know, whatever that is. I still can't really think right now. But yeah, 128 by 128. I'm also using the Industrial Craft texture, if you could tell. And I'm trying to get it to work for like Equivalent Exchange and Red Power 2. They do have kind of a version out there for it, but I think it was for like the previous version, so it doesn't really work. I'm also trying to get it to work with Forestry, which I'm having a little bit of trouble doing. But anyway, let's look over some of the things that I've done since I've been away for the weekend, because I've pretty much had this whole weekend kind of fool around with things and kind of plan out what exactly it is that I want to do. And I'm just gonna say it right now, I have a lot of things planned. I really have to give myself a pat on the back. I'm pretty excited. So first things, I guess second thing other than the texture, you'll notice all these little levers all over the place. Remember that portal room that I had? They kind of had the entrance randomly right there. Well, since I have my little cake storage right there, I did this. Cool. It's like a secret entrance. You just go down. I used some of the new lamps from Minecraft 1.2.3. But yeah, use that, and then you know I just used some of the red power micro blocks. These are all gold blocks. Yeah, it's wasting gold. I really don't care. It just had to look nice. So there's that. That lever taken care of. In here, uh, if I remember correctly, we had all my, we had all the, oh no, I think it was like right there or something. But anyway, somewhere around here we had the, equivalent exchange stuff. I think I only had an energy collector. So, in here, see that it's just part of the wall, and then flip the lever. Pretty cool. What is that called? A Jeb door or something like that? So this is my equivalent exchange room. Again, I'm trying to get the, whatever it is to work, the textures. So I'm working on that. Maybe I'll have it by next episode, maybe not. This has also been my temporary cat storage area. I have a lot of cats. Let's count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 cats. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you guys to name these. One of these is Mr. Fluffers. And, see, who was it? Mr. Luke recommended the Creeper Killer. Yeah. I don't know, the Creeper Killer, and it's a nice name, but it's kind of a lot to say. So, I'm gonna kind of split that up. This one is going to be named, Creeper. Your name is Creeper, alrighty? And then your name is Killer, okay? My friend actually had a cat named Killer. But anyway, that's that. And, the store, obviously it uses pistons, as you can see right there. But the way I did this is I used some red alloy wiring, which is made using that alloy furnace. And inside the alloy furnace, you obviously, you know, put coal in the burn slot, and then you put, redstone, 4 pieces of redstone, and 1 piece of copper. I believe you could also use iron. So either 4 pieces of redstone and 1 piece of copper, or 4 pieces of redstone and 1 piece of iron. Either way, it gets you a red alloy ingot. And then the way that this is crafted up is it's just like if I get out my crafting table, pretend that this cobblestone is red alloy ingots. You need 3, and you would just put them one on top of the other, and it gives you this red alloy wiring, which is pretty much just like redstone. The only difference is it could be placed on walls, and it could be placed like underneath the things. It could pretty much be placed anywhere. Here's the control for my that little whatchamacallit, the portal room entrance. As you could see, I just used some of the red alloy wiring, I think it's called, and then I used this wireless receiver, which is part of wireless redstone. Let me go ahead and show you guys how that's crafted real quick. So there's 2 things. There's a receiver, and then there's a receiver, and there's a transmitter. There we go. Transmitter just transmits the frequency, and you can change whatever frequency it is. And then a receiver receives a frequency and puts it just like that. So the way that you craft those things is you have 4 pieces of iron, 4 pieces of redstone, and then you need sticks. Okay, I have some wood. Let's just do this. Actually gonna need 1 more piece of redstone real quick. Alright, so first off you get your redstone torch, and then you get a lever. Alright, so the way that these are crafted is you have 4 iron ingots, one in each of the corners, and then you have your redstone just around it like this. Now as you can see, that crafts the receiver. If you were to use a redstone torch, then that gives you your wireless transmitter. Obviously I'm not going to craft one of those because I already had them for what I need. So that doesn't go there. But yeah, see, look, this red alloy ingot, I guess there is no recipe, but this one there's a recipe, and it's just 3 red alloy ingots stacked on top of each other, and that gives you 12 red alloy wire. So pretty cool. And then the way that I use this, just like a simple Jeb door, is I have 4 pistons here, each facing outward. It's facing towards there. Alright? And then I have 2 pistons right here, which extend to cover up the wall and make it flush with the wall right here. So basically, somewhere along here is where my lever is. I think it's like right there. So basically, when the lever is activated, it activates these 2 pistons right here. Or maybe not. This is kind of set up weird. I'm not really sure how exactly I got this to work. The only thing that I know is that it worked. But anyway, I'm using a repeater from obviously there's like vanilla Minecraft repeaters, but in if I bring up the recipe real quick right here, if we go over here, there's a whole bunch of these logic gates that come with red power too, and you know, there's like a timer, sequencer, counter, multiplexer, all kinds of stuff. I just use a simple repeater, which is crafted with all these little things. A stone wafer is obtained by putting a piece of stone, not cobblestone, it has to be stone. You put stone in a furnace, or you cook it up, however you may do that, and it gives you 2 stone wafers. And then the way that you make this stone wire is you just have 1 stone wafer and then 1 piece of redstone on top of it. And then the way that you have the stone cathode is just 1 stone wafer and a redstone torch on top of it. And the way that you have the stone anode is you have 3 stone wafers on the bottom and 4 redstone kind of aligned in this pattern, and that gives you 3 stone anodes. So that's the way that I crafted the repeater. The only difference between these is that it has more more options as far as the delay goes, and it also has it could also be placed on like walls and upside down and whatnot, which is the only reason why I use it here. So like I said, when the switch is activated, the 2 pistons, there's 1 redstone wire going all the way to the top of this piston, and then there's one redstone wire going all the way underneath, going to this piston. And I know that this is a probably a very waste of resources, and it's probably not the most efficient and conservative way to build this, but I don't really care. I just built this because it just worked the way that I finally got it. And then there's this repeater right here with the 2-tick delay, and it goes through here and activates these. So basically what it does is the 4 pistons right here will push these pistons and this, and it'll push these at almost the same time that these will extend, causing it to be flush with the door. So as you can see, pretty cool. Now this lever over here, it's a similar setup. Cool. And then I have some steps, and I have like another room that I built. Looks like it's dark, and there's some monsters spawning up on my roof. I'll have to fix that. But anyway, if you haven't guessed it, this is where my storage room is going to be, and this is going to be the first thing that I'm going to work on in this episode. So as you can see, I have my ingots, I have my rare things, which is going to be like diamonds, redstone, all that fun stuff, coal, whatever else I may find. I'm going to have food and mob drops. I'm going to have forestry, industrial craft and buildcraft, red power, and equivalent exchange. I'm going to have my cobblestone, a whole chest dedicated to this. I'm going to have dirt, sand, and gravel, and then I'm going to have my mist junk, which is anything else that doesn't quite fit in those categories. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the things that we're going to need for this. First off, let's get a chest. I'm just going to use one right now just to demonstrate. I'm going to need 8 pieces of copper. I'm going to need, do I have any silver somewhere? 4 pieces of silver. So, something new that I did over the weekend is I added the iron chest mod. And I didn't have to change any block IDs, so you just pretty much put it in your mods folder and it's good to go. If you have any questions, I do have the forum updated. Just click on the spoiler where you get all the, where I have all the updates and whatnot. So anyway, go into your crafting table. You have a chest, which is a vanilla item. I would hope you know how to craft that. And you have your copper. Alright, so this gets you, with copper ingots all the way around, it gets you a copper chest. Alright, and this is pretty cool. It's pretty much like a regular chest if I get that out here. Oops. So if I put my regular chest down, you'll see that it has, you know, storage of, what, 3 by 9? Yeah, I don't really feel like doing the math for that. But with the copper chest, it has a 5 by 9. So it's basically just a larger chest, and it's all, you know, condensed into one block. Another good thing about these chests is that they could be placed directly next to each other. With usually like chests like this, they can't be placed directly next to each other, or 1, they form a double chest, or 2, they just don't like being placed next to each other, which is why I have these separated. So anyway, that's the copper chest. Let me just go ahead and break this. There we go. And put that there. Alright, so the copper chest is cool, but if we look over here in not enough items, we'll notice that we have an iron chest, gold chest, diamond chest, copper chest, silver chest, and a crystal chest. So these are basically the different tiers of chests that you could have, each one with the more expensive items having a bigger inventory that you could use. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade this copper chest. And I'm going to, if you haven't guessed it yet, using silver ingots, I'm going to upgrade it into a silver chest. So I have my silver chest right here. Let's go over here and place it down in our room. Go ahead over here and we place it down. And as you can see, it has a very large inventory right here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Like my counting there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Anyway, so you know, an 8 by 9, 56, I believe, if I remember my 3rd grade math facts. So yeah, 59 spaces. So let me go ahead and craft a few more of those, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my silver chest here, and I'm just going to run up, and I counted, I have 9 things. So I'm just gonna place all these down. Alright, pretty cool. So you know, I'm just going to, eventually I'm going to organize all this. I'm probably not going to do it this episode, or like in the middle of this episode, like go off camera and do all that, because I want to hurry up and get this done, so I can get to bed, because I'm, fairly tired. So that's that, and I will continue with that. I'll organize all this stuff that I have, and whatnot, and I'll put it in that room. So, the next thing that I want to do is, I want to, show you guys another feature of, Minecraft 1.2.3, something that I was really looking forward to with the, update. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to craft up 4 blocks of iron. And then in here, I have a pumpkin. Can you guess where I'm going with this? Anyone? So, if you notice, there is a skeleton that was up on my roof. Oh, now he's over there. The good thing that I like about the new update is they won't jump down from this roof. So they won't jump from up there to down here, which is nice. Another thing that I did, I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but I made a cow farm. I don't really know why. I used it to get my first cake, but then ever since then I've been using the transmutation table. So anyway, let's do something with these blocks of iron. So if I place them in this pattern right here, kind of 1 on the bottom and 3 across, kind of centered on the bottom one, and I get out my pumpkin, and I place it on top. Ooh, cool. And ooh, hear those footsteps? Those are badass. But anyway, that's the Iron Golem, which was added in Minecraft 1.2.3. Not too sure if I like the Sphax texture pack thing for these guys. It kind of looks like it's made out of obsidian. But nonetheless, still pretty awesome having these guys as bodyguards, just in case mobs do decide to spawn randomly on me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and craft up another one. I know this is a waste of iron, but guess what? I don't care. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. And I need another pumpkin, don't I? Oh, I didn't want that. I want a gold nugget. What do I want gold nuggets for? Who wants nuggets? Anyway, I'm gonna do the same thing right here. Oh, I completely missed. Alright, and then we put our pumpkin on top. And boom, this guy turned red. That's cool how they're kind of different. I like that. That's one thing that I do like about the Sphax texture pack, is they have, you know, the random mobs thing. So like each zombie is different, obviously. There's different types of cows and you know, all that fun stuff. My wheat farm is going along pretty well here. This kind of looks like I'm growing some weed here, but it's just wheat, just wheat. I don't do drugs. So let's get on to the next thing that we want to do, and I want to do something with equivalent exchange. If we go into my cat hoarding room in here, you'll notice that I have a good bit of EMC stored up in this. Let me fix this wall before it drives me insane. Use my handy dandy philosopher's stone and fix that right up. Alright. So let's do something about that. Let's get nine diamonds. We're going to need some glowstone, and we're going to need some obsidian. But I don't have any, so let's go ahead and get some real quick. Hold on. That right there. Put that in there, and let's just grab as much as we can. 4, that's not enough. Let's go ahead and grab another few. Alright, that's good enough. So, what I'm going to make here... Oh, okay. Well, first off, I need some more, glowstone blocks. So go ahead and get those. And if you haven't noticed yet, I'm going to make a furnace. There we go. And then I'm going to make a diamond block. That's another thing that I don't like about the Sphax texture pack. is all their blocks for all the ores. I just don't think they look good. I'm kind of just experimenting with texture packs. Yeah, I like the Faithful texture pack, but I don't know, I was just kind of bored and I wanted to try something new. I might get rid of it, I might not. Why don't you guys tell me your thoughts and feelings about all the different texture packs that they have. So, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm going to take this energy collector. While talking, I kind of forgot what I was doing. So I'm going to take this energy collector, I'm going to surround it by obsidian, and then I'm going to put one piece of glass on the top. And this gets us our antimatter relay. Alright. So I'm going to put that in there. Move. Move, cats. Move. Move. Alright. So as you can see, the energy from... I'll get rid of that somehow. But anyway, the energy from here, from this, is going into here, this relay right here. And you could burn up all your stuff, and it stores, it keeps, you know, the energy all in it, and whatnot. And it does have, you know, max capacity. Obviously it burns, items really slowly. You can upgrade this. There's like different tiers of relays. See, they have a this is like a Mark 1, then they have a Mark 2, and then they have a Mark 3. Each being fairly expensive, and you know the same with the energy collectors over here. So I think what I'm going to do, since you saw those diamonds that I had, and I might, you know, use some gold to get some more if I need them. But anyway, I'm going to I'm just gonna go ahead and make a few more collectors and surround my relay. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got 2 more relays right here. Or not relays, but I have 2 more collectors right here. And I'm going to place one right there, one right there. Alright, cool. And then I'm going to place my glowstone blocks on these. Because if you notice, in this one, it has like a light level. And right now I think it's going off of that one. But if I were to put a block on top of this, it doesn't get light, therefore it doesn't produce any energy. And let me get my piece of cobble back. So if I put a piece of glowstone right there, that ensures that it gets all the light that it possibly may need, and it's all nice and happy and whatnot. So I just went ahead and put it in a arrangement like that, and we're just collecting up our EMC right there. Fairly quick, well, not too quick I guess, but you know, I can still burn up some stuff if I need to, and all that stuff. Would you shut up? Stupid cats. Alright, so I'm gonna close that, and let's eat some cake, I'm fairly hungry. Alright, on to the next thing, let me think. Alright, so I've kind of decided what I need to do here. And basically, if you take like a piece of glowstone dust and you put it in there, it's gonna start upgrading it. And I'm sure that if I did it in here, I would get it upgraded all the way to Mobius Fuel, just because of how much stuff I have in there. I have a lot of EMC, all just kind of hanging out in there. Since I don't need this, don't need that, and I don't need that, I'm just going to throw it in there. And as you can see, I'm starting to build up quite a bit of EMC in there. I have 11,000, which seems like a lot right now, but later in this series, it's really just going to be a little bit, and it's going to be like pocket change of EMC. So anyway, if you take this Mobius fuel right here, which is one below the highest tier of fuel in the equivalent exchange mod, the highest being Eternalis. But anyway, you take this Mobius fuel, put it in a pattern like that, and you put a diamond in the middle. You get a Kleinstar Ein. Basically what this Kleinstar does is it you put it in there, in here, and it charges it up. And it's pretty much like a battery for EMC. This can hold 50,000 EMC, and of course you could upgrade this if I were to click on the uses for this. Well, that's kinda weird. That wasn't exactly what I clicked on. But anyway, if I click on the uses for this, that's... I don't understand this. What if we do it right here? Alright, well, since that's not behaving, if we go over here and we scroll over to where our equivalent exchange stuff is, you'll see that we have a whole bunch of different stars. We have a Klein Star Ein, we have a Klein Star Zwei, Drei, Vier, and Sphere. And then all the way over here we have a Klein Star Omega, each one holding a little bit more, or a lot more, EMC than its previous tier of stars. So the way that you craft this one, the Klein Star Zwei, is you need 4 Klein Star Eins. Simple enough, right? And then, you know, Klein Star Drei requires 4 Klein Star Zweis. And then, you know, so on and so on. Eventually getting up to here, which takes 4 Klein Star Spheres, which is a lot of EMC, a lot of resources. I haven't really done the calculations to figure out like how many diamonds and how many Eternalist fuels you'll need. But anyway, this is the battery. Pretty much. And, obviously, I wasn't doing nothing, over this weekend. So I crafted myself up, that's for later in the episode, so I crafted myself up a few more Klein Stars. Pretty cool. As you can see, I have myself 4 right here, because I did have that little thing going pretty much all weekend. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of empty out this this Klein Star. Just kind of randomly choose stuff. Let's get some furnaces, some glass. Alright, so I believe, or actually no, I lied. They don't have to be empty. I kind of forgot about that, and I just remembered it right now. But no, the Klein Stars do not have to be empty for you to upgrade them. The energy will simply go from one thing to the next. So as you can see, it's a shapeless crafting recipe. But anyway, I get my Klein Stars by. And obviously, since it's made from 4 Klein Star Eins, each holding 50,000 EMC, this one will hold 200,000 EMC. And I'm simply just going to put all that in there, and that's a waste, isn't it? Let's go over to our transmutation table. This is a quick way of putting whatever you may have. As you can see, it's learned. I just put it in there. But a quick way of kind of putting energy into here is if you put that in there, take it out, you can see that all the energy is stored into here. That way you don't have to wait for, oh, well, since it has the matter lock right there. But that way you don't have to wait for everything to burn up and whatnot. So just a little bit of an easier way of filling up your Klein Star. So yeah, on to the next thing. Alright, so like I said, I've been kind of playing on Minecraft pretty much all weekend, so I had quite a bit of EMC. One thing that I did that I really want to show you guys, first off, I have myself 8 Eternalist fuel. So that's pretty cool, and there's a creeper outside my house. One thing that I've noticed, guys, iron golems do not attack creepers. So that could be a problem later in the game, but I'm not going to worry about them too much because I am safely inside. Alright, so we take our diamonds, go like this, make a diamond block. Alright, so we have a block of diamond. Then we take our Eternalist fuel, and we go ahead and put this in there, and we get a piece of dark matter. Pretty cool, I think so. So this dark matter, it's used for crafting a few different things. It's used for crafting like armor, certain types of tools, and things of that sort. What I'm going to use it for now is, as you can see, I kind of already taught it to my a transmutation table. But we're going to upgrade this relay that we have right here. And first we're just going to suck up all the energy, and we're going to go ahead, take that, and we're going to go to our crafting table. First I'm going to need a few pieces of obsidian. Alright, 12 should do. So the way that you upgrade your antimatter relay is you take it, you put it in the center, you take your obsidian, and you put 7 surrounding it like that. And then you put your piece of dark matter, and you put it on top. And as you can see, this made a relay Mark II, as Mr. Creeper seems very interested in what I am doing. Oh, I have a solution. I have a solution to our problems. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's pick this guy up. go over here. Aren't creepers like terrified of these things? Whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? Damn it. Ugh. Don't blow shit up, come on. See, there we go. I just kind of teleported him away. Now he's over there. No harm done. And, I'll just let that guy roam around. So what was I saying? Yeah, this Relay Mark II. So when we go ahead and place it down, you notice the main difference has a black dot on the top instead of a white dot. So that's pretty cool. If you would also notice, it's going slightly faster than the Relay Mark I. This is because it receives a bonus from collectors that are nearby. So when there's 3 collectors nearby and it's receiving a bonus, it goes fairly quick. So anyway, another difference that you may notice is that it has a bigger burn slot buffer area. So this means that you could have a whole bunch of stuff right there. And another thing, it burns items quicker. Pretty cool, right? So I'm just gonna put some stuff that I don't really need and recharge my Klein Star. So as you can see, I have a significant amount. I have like 138,000. And so yeah, on to the next thing. Get out of my way. I like this portal gun. It's very no, sit. Cool. So anyway, let me think of what I need to do next. Well, actually, what I wanted to do next, is going to have to wait until next episode. This episode is running, it's around the 30-minute mark at this moment, and, I don't want to bore you guys too much with my, yapping on and on and on and on and on and on. So I'm just gonna call this an episode, and, yeah, I'm gonna call this an episode, and you guys will have to wait until next time. I'm going to show you kind of a little spoiler. You saw a spoiler in there where I was trying to hide everything, but when I kind of talk, I kind of forget where I hid everything, and I ended up showing you guys anyway. Obviously it's gonna have something to do with bees. If we go up here, you probably notice this room right here, and I tried to make it look pretty nice, and I must say I'm pretty impressed with myself and the way that this room turned out. So obviously it needs a glass roof right here, because, you know, bees, they need to see the sky, because they like to. And, so yeah, that texture glitch is annoying me right there. I tried, like, replacing those glass blocks, and they just, don't want to cooperate. So that's something that I'm going to do next, and, yeah. Another thing that I'm gonna kinda hint towards you guys at, I've done a pretty good job of covering a lot of the mods that I have installed, but there's one that I'm kind of missing. Well, actually 2. And behind these 2 stone bricks lie another room that I built, and I was already kind of testing a way to get up there because I didn't want to use stairs, so I decided to use something else. One thing that it does use is it uses a button. That's all I'm going to tell you guys though. I'm not going to tell you what the room is for, and I'm not going to tell you how I made a little system to get up there. And I will get to that in the next episode. Of course, with this thing right here, you guys probably already know if you are educated on different mods. But before this episode gets too long, I want to just mention a few people. So I'm going to go ahead and pause my game right here. I have 12 subscribers. Yeah. 12 subscribers. I am psyched. I am like just really, I can't even like explain it, like how appreciative I am of all you guys that support me. And I got a lot of very nice comments from all you guys, you know, saying keep up the good work, you're doing awesome, and I just want to say thank you. But one person that did subscribe to me, first off, there's this one channel called Minecraft Films. Their plan is to kind of be similar to Machinima. but you know, with less videos involving a different frame of FOV thing. Um, but anyway, Minecraft Films, they subscribe to me, and I'm going to try to help them start up their little channel that they have going there. So you know, check them out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more coming in that channel. Another person that subscribed to me, and that I was very, very just surprised to see when I looked in my emails the one day. This person is Drift Apex, and they have a few Minecraft videos. First off, the reason why I was kind of surprised is they have 191 subscribers. So for them to subscribe to me, might, you know, give my channel a little bit of publicity and whatnot. So I'm pretty excited for that. But you know, they have some Minecraft videos. They have a Fallout 3 walkthrough type thing, which I think is pretty cool. I love that game. Too bad it doesn't really work on Windows 7, which I'm fairly disappointed at. They also have like a few Black Ops things, and a few other games, so you should definitely go ahead and check them out. Again, it's Drift Apex, and I will go ahead and post the link to their channel in the description, as well as the Minecraft videos. Before I waste any more of your guys' times, me and my bodyguards right here are going to call it an episode and say see you next time. Join me for episode 5.